This scouting report is brought to you by Alexander Basketball Academy based in Frederick, Maryland. ABA has been training players from middle school up through the pros for close to 10 years. This episode's featured player is Brad Johanson. Brad is currently in his senior year at the International School of Beijing, China. This summer, Brad attended the Global Squad, a team made up of international players with the intent of providing exposure and recruiting opportunities. Brad Johanson is a very talented big man. At 6 foot 6 inches and 230 pounds, he presents a serious size advantage every time he steps on the court. Brad is also very athletic and has explosive jumping ability for a player of his size. Brad is an extremely hard worker in practice and the weight room. He also picks up basketball concepts quicker than most. Unfortunately for the Global Squad, Brad was only able to participate in 3 games this summer. However, in his limited time with the team, he averaged 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Brad contributed to a strong showing in the DC Assault AAU tournament in late July. This tournament attracted some of the top talent from around the country, and Brad showed he is able to compete with top competition. Brad's biggest strengths include his rebounding ability, physical play, and shooting. Brad does a great job of cleaning the glass on both ends of the court. Brad's leaping ability helps him secure rebounds on defense, while his aggressive play provides several putback opportunities per game on offense. There are very few high school players who box out as hard and as often as Brad. As a coach, there are few things better than having a player who puts a body on someone before running in for a rebound. On the offensive end, Brad is not just a good shooter for a big man, but he's a good shooter, period. He is able to really stretch the defense by drawing his defender out, and he gets his shot up with quick accuracy, both from beyond the arc and from mid-range. In the post, Brad has developed a very effective right-hand hook shot. Once he gets post position, this move is very tough to defend. Brad also showed the ability to play solid defense. His size allows him to disrupt opponents down low, but what impressed the coaching staff most was his perimeter defense. He hedges ball screens very well and works hard to stay in front of ball handlers. Areas of Brad's game that could use a little more development include his speed, quickness, ball handling, and post moves. While Brad possesses solid athleticism, at his size, every little bit helps. This also applies to his ball handling. Brad's comfort level when handling the rock is not quite where it should be. If he could develop a serviceable handle, it would open up other areas of his game, such as attacking the hoop on the bounce. Lastly, Brad needs to develop post moves beyond his right-hand hook shot and turnaround jumper. In high school, Brad faces competition where these moves are sufficient weapons to dominate. However, at the next level, Brad will need a series of moves as he faces players with similar size and ability. Brad is more than capable of developing these moves and making a living in the paint with some work. Combining an inside game with his outside shooting could push him to become a truly special player at the next level. I hope this scouting report helps form a picture of Brad Johanson's game. Brad has the ability to play for a collegiate team, but the question remains, at what level? We believe Brad could be an absolute stud at the D3 level, with the potential to play D2 or as a possible D1 project. Please watch the provided game footage from the DC Assault tournament to see number 33 in action.